Hello, welcome to a stream here. I'm right in front of my castle. We're gonna continue working on it today. Um, yep, we're just gonna be working on the next tower. This one's completed, pretty much already. I don't know if there's any other additions I need to add to it, but that one's completed. And we're gonna continue working on this one right here. We need to add the windows and the roof of it, and then hopefully we'll get on to the next one and make some progress with that. Yeah, I believe I have everything I need sort of in my inventory to get started. I think before we like start building, I'm gonna want to collect some wool. The streams I think is working. Fine. Let me see. Do I have any concrete in any of these chests? I thought I had some. There might be some in one of these, but okay, I need to get wool anyway, so 2 inventory slots should be enough. So let's head over here. And today, I'm not sure how this will go, but I kind of was thinking okay, let me, these sheep are really loud, let me change my volume a little lower. Okay, but I was thinking for today, maybe I, like, could, like, make up a story during the stream as something to do, because I feel like, I don't know, the streams aren't incredibly interesting, and I want to make it, like, kind of have something else to do while we build. So I feel like if I just try to make up a story, that would be cool, because, I don't know, I just want to try something. So I think once we head up there, I'll start. But yeah, this is going to be a lot of work. The castle, I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming today also. So I hope to get done with the first tower. Let's see, how much wool did we get here? We mostly need the light gray. Okay, we have overstack that. So we can head right here and put the gray wool in the chest. I think. Okay, yeah, everything's working. Let's see. Probably want to switch some things out. Concrete. I must have a lot of concrete in one of these chests, right? I didn't use it all already. I got like quite a bit in the last stream. Okay, gray concrete, good. Oop, didn't mean to place it. Um, okay, here. Okay, there's some wool. I don't need the wool right now. Any concrete? Come on, this one must have a ton. Okay, yeah. There we go. Let's get a bit. That should be enough. And I should deposit a few things in one of these chests, sort of. I'll probably need to get some stuff out of it in a second, but yeah, okay. Wow. My nose just got it kind of, that feeling like where you're about to sneeze, but you don't. That. Okay, so let's head up. So, okay, start the story. Okay, so let's see. This may be a pretty bad story. I'm just gonna try to make up random stuff as I go, so hopefully that works out. And I don't know what height to build this at. Okay, but I'll begin. So, all right. So this guy Finn, this is the character I'm going to make up for the story. Is this the right height? Okay, so he wakes up in his house. Um, Kind of like one of those starter houses like from Pokemon and stuff. Kind of like that to begin his adventure. He is going to, he's heading up uh, a mountain, apparently. And he is trying to, get my shulker blocks out, he is trying to get to a donut shop for some reason, because he really wants a donut. Um, so he grabs his backpack. Did I have another shulker box? I don't know. Okay, so he grabs his backpack. He wakes up, turns like his alarm off because he was set it last night so he could get to the donut shop on time. Oh, I did leave it there. That would have been bad if I left it too long. But yeah, he set his alarm because he wanted to get to the donut shop today, and it's like a full day journey away, maybe even longer. He's not sure. He's never been there before, and he hears it's really cool, so he decides uh, to, to go on an adventure. So he grabs his stuff. You know, I don't know. Grabs stuff, goes downstairs. Um, he would have breakfast usually, but since he's going to the donut shop, I guess he's only having like a small, like, I don't know, like a banana or something. Uh, I think I have everything. Uh, so he, eats a banana, maybe like an apple or something like that, a small snack, so he's not like completely hungry before he goes. Um, so before, yeah, okay, and then he sets out at his house. So, uh, it's quite a long journey, and he doesn't really know what the best route to take is. So like he has like a locator of the location, or like a map like on his phone type thing. I don't know if this isn't in the real world. This is in a fictional world. So um, it's like um, I guess kind of like a Nintendo Switch mixed with a phone, kind of like that. I don't know why. This too far out. No, this is right. Okay. So it's kind of going for that. Um, so he gets like the location thing up, and let's see. Then he finds the location, and it's pretty far. It's at the top of a mountain. Um, so uh, so he gets the location, and he needs to figure out like what the best route is to take there because it is far. So after he does that, he finds a route. It's like to get there first, the best way would be like to get a bike over to like the subway thing, and then like just like hike the rest of the way, or find a car or something. He's not really sure, so he kind of just sets out and kind of will play it as it goes. So uh, he goes outside. He has a garage apparently, um, and two, three, four, five. And he gets his bike. It's I don't know, regular bike. Um, so and his like parents are at work, and I don't know if he has a brother. Let me see what his age will be. He's like 17, let's say. Why not? And it's just I don't know, the summer like it is right now. For him, wherever he lives. Let me let's get a name for whatever location he is in this world. Or in his world. Hmm. One, two, four. Let's see. What's a good name for um Essent Essent Village, I guess, is where he lives. Or should I pick a name for like a country thing? Okay, so he lives in Essence Village. I don't know if this donut shop is in the village or not. Yes, I could pick, but I'll say he doesn't know because it's kind of like outskirts of the village, sort of. I don't have any lantern. I need to get that. But it's the outskirts of the village. Um, so a little far. Yep. What's okay? The country's name will be uh rock 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 uh rock frame. Okay, rock frame is the name of wherever he lives apparently. Uh, this has probably slowed me down building also trying to do this, but it's fine. Uh, good experiment. Okay. All right. So he's on his bike. In he's in his village. His village is like full of trees and stuff. It's a pretty village. And it's kind of dark out since it's early. It's like maybe like 4 in the morning because it's a long trip, and he kind of wants to make it in one day or whatever. Uh, okay, let's see. Right, where's the lanterns? So he has like so like the street lights are glowing. It's kind of I would say like um, it's kind of like it looks kind of like soul lanterns, like the lights. I'd say kind of like this. Don't have that many actually. Might need to craft some more. Do I have any others? No. Okay, I'm gonna have to get some more in a bit. All right. So yeah, it's nice. It's dimly lit. It's a pretty village. There's a lot of trees and stuff. He passes like a convenience store, school, I guess. Like some big buildings. It's kind of like a city village, so there's some big cities, So it's pretty advanced society, probably more advanced than our current world, I'd say. That's one window down. Um, so so yeah, it has that aesthetic. It's kind of like modern, but like it's a city village. I don't know. Kind of like in Crosscode, kind of like how that stuff looks. How it's they're still villages, but they're kind of high tech also, sort of like that. I don't know how to explain it that way, but uh, okay. So he bikes through that, and then he gets kind of to the outside of the village, I guess. And he's like along cliff edge, sort of, because it's part of the mountain. He's already on. It's a really big mountain. Um, so he's on that, and let's see. And let's say it kind of starts to rain. So it's like a cliff, like how they have like those car rails like on the side of a big cliff, and you can kind of bike along the edge of that. Um, and it's kind of starts to rain. It's dark out. There's not many lights now that he's like kind of outside the main part of the village. Um, so all right, just making sure the right height was there. Um, and let's see what happens next. I'm gonna try to make this story interesting. Uh, let's see. Let's say he hears like a noise somehow, and it kind of sounds like a wolf, I guess. Um, and he's not sure where it came from. There's a lot of like out trees on the side of the cliff, like going upward next to him. So there's kind of like a forest area that he can't quite see through since it's dark and there's a lot of trees and stuff. So he hears the sound, and then it's kind of loud, and because it's kind of rainy. It's not like pouring yet. It's kind of drizzling, but it's still like kind of slippery. Um, so he hears it, and then he keeps biking because why would he stop? And he tries to keep from slipping because it is a bit wet, and it is like a kind of flat road, pretty slick, I guess. Um, and let's see. Okay, and then he hears some more noises in the wood bushes, like in the forest area, and he hears like some I guess like pushing through trees and stuff. Like you can kind of hear whatever made the sound kind of following him, sort of, and making noise. So he kind of goes a little faster because he's a little nervous now since this creature thing is kind of following him or whatever. Um, and he keeps going, and let's see what happens next. Uh, so then he sees like uh okay, wait. So his bike, he kind of slips because he's going a bit faster, and he didn't really see this twig, and his bike falls over or something, and his tire kind of loses some air, and it's now like flat because it kind of like got caught in a stick, and then it kind of came off and stuff. So he can't really bike anymore, and he sees like there's a little rest stop with like a pump sign, so he could go like fill his tire up with some air. So the noises have stopped, and he doesn't hear the thing following him anymore, so he assumes it's just gone. And this place is a little abandoned, since it's not like frequently used by people, since it's kind of off into the road a bit. I'd say he's gone like maybe about a mile away from his house at this point. Um, so it's not like really close to where he lives. Is this the right height? Need to check. Um, so he goes into this rest stop kind of area, I guess. I built this one too high. Okay. Uh, but he goes into the area, um, and it's abandoned and stuff. There's like a building where you could like fuel up a car, and then there's kind of like a gas station. but like for free, sort of. Where like you could kind of out for free. Let's see, you could kind of like pay for gas, but it's not like an official gas station. There's like no one there. It's like there's just some canisters and like a vending machine type of thing. So you can kind of just like buy a thing of it. Uh, so it's probably run by some like park or like public people. I don't know. Uh, so he so yeah, that's there. So he doesn't see the like he has to go into the building to go find the pump because it's not just outside. It's like an air pump, so it's not big. That the thing he's looking for. It's just he doesn't see it yet. So he goes into the building, and it's a little creepy. It doesn't look like that many people have been here recently, I guess. Um, so he's uh he's a bit nervous still because the whatever the wolf kind of thing was kind of near him, and now he's kind of in this abandoned area, just wanting to find a donut, but this is part of his venture, I guess. Um, so he goes in the building, and it has like a lot of like kind of desk office kind of area, and like a lot of files and stuff, and a lot of boxes, and he kind of sees like it's like kind of like a shed office thing. I don't know how to describe it besides that. Um, and then he kind of just looks around. There's a lot of boxes, so he assumes that an air pump would be around here somewhere. So he looks through it. Pretty dark. There's some computers and stuff here too. Um, and okay. One, two, three. One, two, three, four. Okay, right there. Um, so he looks around through the boxes. Just finds a lot of old files and stuff. Nothing really, not nothing that he's looking for. And then he comes like right in the back area. There's kind of like a corner, and there's the pump that he's looking for. So it's good. He left his bike right outside because he didn't really bother bringing it in. Because why would you? It's the building. I mean, I guess. So I think we got all the windows done here. Good. So yeah, he finds the pump, and it's a little old, but it'll still work. So he uh, he grabs it, goes outside. It's the rain has picked up a little bit, so it's a bit more. He does have like a coat thing, I guess, on. So it's not like he kind of puts up his hoodie so he doesn't get as wet. Um, and then he starts to pump the tire. Um, it didn't really rip, so it's good mostly. So we can fill it up. It'll be fine. So he fills it up. And it's raining, and then he tries to get back in the path because he really wants to find the subway where he was going. Let's go take a sleep here. Uh, but yeah, so he fills it up, and he gets back on the road. Um, he doesn't hear that thing anymore. It's gone, I guess. Let's see what will happen next. Quite difficult to do this. I guess I feel like trying to make up a story as you go, it usually doesn't end out that good, or at least when I've done this kind of in the past. I haven't really done this that much before, so but like when you try to make up a story, it's I guess I don't know. It may or may not be interesting. I'm not sure. All right, we have to start the roof now. So he continues along. He bikes. He goes like a few more miles. You know, it's windy and stuff, and he doesn't really see any cars or anything. So because no one's really up this early to do stuff. Um, guess did I say his parents were at work? I guess they might be or whatever. Um, I don't know. They may have some jobs like dealing with things like maybe like let me what is a job that like I don't know, some job where they have to go somewhere kind of off, like not close. Um, that's a weird. Wait, oh, hey, don't do that. I need to find where's my dark deep slate. Okay, a lot here. We need that and stone brick. Okay. So he continues biking, and he makes it to the subway, and there's a few people. There's people there. It's a busy subway. It's a popular one. Not many people are like at the location. I mean, I guess there's a decent amount. There's like another like little like sub part of the village area, I guess. Um, because it's a big village, I guess. I don't even remember the name. I call it like Essent F Essent. I don't know. Uh, something kind of like that. But it's all part of that sort of. And this is like a little small town area or a little area. I don't know if it should be called a village anymore or like a little area, whatever I had named it before. Um, but yeah, this is all still part of that. It's just like a sub part of it, I guess. And there's some people there, and the subway's not there. It'll take like 20 minutes or so for it to come since it's far up there and it's not like it's raining, so it goes a little slower and it kind of gets stuck now and then because rain does that sometimes, I guess, the subways and stuff. So that everything I need. I think this is good. I don't think I need anything else right now to build with. This will be hard to copy too. So I may need to focus on that for a second. Do I have any stairs? I don't remember. I might. I think it's mostly slabs. Let's try to mimic it on this side. Okay. So he just waits at the subway. And I need to concentrate on building this for a second. So, because this is pretty confusing part. But so he'll just wait at the subway. So he's waiting. That the story's purposely paused because he's kind of gonna wait for a bit. See, so this goes around like this, and okay, like that, and then this 1, 2. I may need to head over to the other side also. Okay, no, this needs to be here. And that's like 1, 2, 3 or whatever. Okay. Let's rocket across here. So 3 kind of goes round, and then there'll be this little hanging bit. This is a slab. Okay, yeah, there's a slab there. Didn't mean to place that. Okay, and the subway's inside. The station he's at, it's inside. It's not underground. There's like a building. So he's kind of just waiting at a bench. He's kind of cold from his outside, so he's kind of just warming up off, or, like that. And, I guess he's checking on the phone thing to make sure it's all, like the directions are still working and the signal hasn't been messed up because of the weather. Okay, how am I going to build this? Okay, good. Do this type of thing. Go underneath. This is probably, yeah, this is not a smart way to do this. I'm going to need to build a little dirt platform. I'm going to need to get more dirt. Okay. So he just waits there. There's some shops and stuff around the area. Since it's a subway, like, I guess it's like a little center. Like airports have like a bunch of shops and stuff. It's kind of like that. I'd say the amount of people there's about like maybe 20 people in this general area. It's pretty big. It's probably like maybe the size of this area, like right here, like where I circled around. What did I need? Dirt. There's tons of that. There we go. Look at all this dirt. Okay. Where's one of the chests? Did I drop it? Okay. Where is it? Oh no, it's still there. Whew. Just want to make sure it didn't despawn. Okay. Okay, so I can go. I still need to do the under part of the window. I forgot to do that. We'll do that in a second. Okay. So yeah, there's shops and stuff. And so it's not. It's a pretty area. It's nicely lit. There's some trees and stuff nearby. Also, I guess to look at. Is that correct? Oh, I didn't do the. Oh, do I have to? No, I did it the right height. Oh, did I do it too? I did it too high. Okay, I'm gonna have to redo this. That's okay. This is all one too high, I think. Uh, yeah. Did I? No. This is. I don't know. I'm gonna restart this. Get rid of this area. Okay, I'm gonna need to focus. I can't tell a story right now. It's because this part of the build is too complicated because I did some weird stuff on that one. And I forgot that this is the wrong kind of height. It's the right but wrong. I don't know. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. I guess I should do the underparts of the window first, and then we can get to that. That's a little complicated, I guess. Let's need some chains. Builds this. Okay, there's a few chains. Put a few dirt stuff in there. Okay, let's pick it up. All right. I don't have enough lanterns to do this either. So let's say it's just waiting for now. I gotta focus on this, or I won't be able to build it. So yeah, there's gonna be a little pause in the story, a little break. This castle's like really complicated to build. I made it. The design is a bit much. Let's make some lanterns here. I think I still have a bunch of soul sand to make the stuff. Or I have soul torches in one of these chests, right? Okay, yeah, there's a decent amount here. So let me just put a few of these blocks in here just for a second. We'll need them. Alright, let's make the lanterns. Let's get this. Oh, my elytra is quite low. Probably should get another one. 48. Okay, let's pick up some more. This should be enough for one stack. Okay, that should be good for now. We'll probably need more later for the build, but that should be good. All right. Yeah, I'll just take a little break on the story because yeah, it's a bit too much brain usage to do both. Ah, I didn't mean to make that full. And oh, did I make the thing too close or far last time? So this is right off of it. All right. So let's okay, let's do the bottom thing still, and then we'll figure that out. Or it's like that, right? That's the design we're going for. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Cool. I can move this over one stack. All right. How far are we into the stream here? 33 minutes. Okay. Ow. Oof. Ow. Okay. Shouldn't be that hard to fly around here, but it is. And oh yeah, my elytra. Okay. Well, I'll go get a new one in a second. Once I finish this part. I have some spare ones. I'll need to go to the gold farm. I don't know if the gold farms... I think the gold farm may not work in the next version. I'm still in 1.18.2. I haven't switched over because I don't know, I didn't really want to yet. Because the mods I use I don't think are really in the other versions yet. Oh, this is annoying. I just ran out. Okay, well, let's go sleep, get a new elytra, and then we can get the chains also. Alright. Yeah, but I'm still in this version, because my mods that I use, like the replay mod and the Optifine, aren't in their new state yet, or at least last time I checked they weren't. So I'm gonna wait on that before I go to 1.19. Plus, I think some of the features that they add were cool. I'm just not especially interested in any of them. Like, I don't know, they're just not quite like my type of favorite features. I don't know. They're cool, but it's not. I don't know. I'm not like especially interested in them. So yeah, I did like for 1.17, I did like a video, like specifically kind of for it, but for like the update. But I don't feel like I really want to do like a video like that for any of the updates again, because I kind of wanted to wait to do it and kind of explore it for my own. But I don't really enjoy doing that, so yeah. So I'm just gonna wait in this version until like all the mods and stuff get updated, and I don't know. I don't know. I guess that's when I'll get into 1.19. Really, it's kind of annoying, like with how often stuff, like the updates. I mean, it's really cool. I like that all the new stuff is here, but for the mod standpoint, it's kind of annoying because people would have to remake mods to have it in the newer versions and stuff. So kind of annoying. All right, let's go up here and make sure everything's the right height. I think one thing we need to do is fill this with a layer of stuff. Does this have my stone? That, this. Okay, I need to pick this up. Okay. I'll just use these 4 rockets. A little wasteful, but I'm rich, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Let's go do this here. Okay. Yeah. Finn's still waiting at the subway station, by the way. The story's still going on. He's just, there was like a magazine there. He decided to read it. I kind of was trying to pace the story so it'd be about like how long I wanted to stream, which would probably be like 2 hours, but kind of hard because I don't want to like rush through the story too fast because I feel like sometimes I could do that with things. Okay, let's check. This is at 117. I'm using like the one on the right, target block. 117. So I need to get a rockets out. 117. But no, I didn't. I didn't do that. Is this is not 117, that's 116. Okay, I guess I don't have to do that. Never mind. I'll get rid of that layer I just made. Oops, I guess I didn't even make it. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, but he's reading a book thing, sort of. Like one of those magazines. See? It's what is this about? It's just general stuff. I'm not gonna specific thing. I need to focus on this. He's focusing on that. Okay, here we go. And that should be it. Alright, what do I do? Oh, no, that's not it. Okay. I don't know what I did with the torches. I need to actually clear up my inventory here. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. We don't need this. I probably don't need that much right now. I could get some more later. I don't need this. We'll do that just for now. Okay. Yeah, so what were the torches in there? So I think it was like this is what I did. I'll just drop that. I don't really want to put it in the chest again. I don't want it to clog up my inventory, so here we go. I fell. Oh, I didn't switch my elytra either. I forgot to. Okay, now let's just do that. And then we'll check the stuff up there. This, I may not be able to get to another tower if I'm going this slow, but that'll be okay, I guess. Okay, I could have just placed my iron chest down up there, but okay, they all are named the same exact thing anyway. It's not like it's a special one, kind of like the tools. Up we go. Okay, let's check out, make sure this is right. Ow! Ooh, gosh. I really don't want to die. That would be really annoying. Okay, yeah, the torches were in the right place. It's the outside that I mainly need to look at. So, we drop down here. I didn't place those like that part of it yet. I probably should do that while I do the underside of the other thing too. I guess I'll just make a few slabs from this stuff here. There we go. Okay, that should be enough, and it's raining. Okay. Okay, so this should be there and there, just like that. And we're gonna have to do it on all sides, but let's just focus on this side first. Did I get rid of all my slabs and put them in the chest? That's annoying. Okay, nope, I didn't have any of these. This chest, nope. Oh gosh. Could just use the stone cutter. Okay, there we go. Okay. Here we go. So, I'm gonna just fly underneath here for a sec so I can get it. Oh, this rain's kind of annoying. Okay, I like Minecraft rain, but at the same time, it kind of makes things hard to see sometimes. Okay, so it's... Oh my god. I'm gonna need to fly up there to actually see this. Okay, so from this, it's like... Did I have it right the first time then? Okay, so let's fly across here. This... I need to get, like, figure out what I did the first time. Okay, so this is right here. Okay, I guess this is what I did. I don't know what was wrong, though. There definitely was something wrong. So this... no, I guess it was alright. No, does this... Is it one lower? Yeah, okay, it's one lower, that's why. Okay, that was the issue. I almost remade the exact same thing in the wrong way. Okay. Alright. One there, and then that's block. This is another block. This is some blocks. Okay, let's do the same thing on the other side. Once we figure out this one side, then we can copy it really easy, I think. Okay, let's head up here. And... like that. Is that right? And then here, and then here. Then this 3 can go out. Alright, I think we're in the good... It has been a little while since I continued the story, but yeah, this this is part of the experiment here. I guess this is a complicated build. At least this part of it is a little hard to understand. I felt. Okay, let's continue. I think I got pretty much what we're going for here. So let's continue the story. So the train has the subway has finally arrived. It's probably been like 20 minutes since I said that. So he hears it. It comes. It's not too many people are boarding it. I mean, there's some people kind of waiting here, but some people just work here. There's not that many people. So he gets on to the train. This is not going here. All right. Okay, I did that on that side correctly. Okay. So yeah, this train, this subway, not many people boarding it. He's like pretty much slow. Like there's like 1 or 2 other people on the subway he's on. You know, it starts smooth, you know, because that's what subways do. Yeah, you can see like kind of out across the hill, the cliff, I guess. And it's a nice hill or cliff, I guess. So he looks out. It's still raining. It has a nice aesthetic, so it's really pretty. I don't know if there's really anything kind of I could look at in the game that would look like that right now. I think we have this first side completed also, which is good. So yeah, nice and pretty. And it just keeps going. The person in charge, of subway would be called. Let's call him the pilot. I'm a pilot. Or, major pilot. I don't know. Okay, let's just say that. Okay, it doesn't matter. So he's like, we'll be in our destination in a few 30-ish minutes, 30 minutes. It'll be a decently long thing. We might get stopped for rain issues and stuff or something like that. All right. Okay. And okay, just focusing on build for 1 second here. Just to make sure it's right. Does this go up one? Yeah, this goes up. All right, so yeah, he does that, and you know, so he's Finn is just still reading his thing because you know he doesn't really know what else to do right now. I mean, he looks out the window. It's still raining and pretty and whatever. But then the subway stops, and yeah, he's like, oh well, it's probably something on the track, or you know, like the probably like a tree that fell over or something kind of like that, because the rain has kind of picked up from when he started. And he, by the way, he left his bike at the or did he take it? I think, okay, he left his bike at the other station. Like there was a bike lock, and he did that because yeah, that's what happened. Um, just focusing on build for 1 sec, make sure it's right. Okay. So yeah, his bike is at the other station, and so the pilot guy, the captain of the subway, um, yeah, he says it might take a little while to clear it out, and yeah, so Finn's like, oh, I guess I'll have to wait to get that donut, get to the donut shop. It might take a little pause, and I guess, and since it was gonna take a day, I guess earlier the subways guy, like he said, like it would be like a few hours, not that it would be 30 minutes. It'd be longer than that. I guess I kind of thought about that wrong. But it'd be a pretty long subway ride, so he kind of yeah, it's kind of just relaxing. He's not gonna sleep because you know he doesn't want to have to wake up again. I guess I don't know. So he's reading his thing. He's like, oh, I guess I'll just wait for them to fix the thing. And he hears the same noise. Whoa, lightning. He hears the same noise as he heard earlier, as he was biking along the cliff, and it's the same kind of spooky wolf-sounding like howl thing, and no one else really seemed to react to it. It was only really him who seemed to hear it, and it was pretty loud. Fire there, lightning, but it was pretty loud howl, and he kind of startled him a bit. No one else reacted. Like they were all just like looking at their phones or kind of sleeping. Anyone else that was kind of near him, there was just like 2 people. And so he just decided to be like, oh well, I don't know. I guess it's just outside. No one else is really paying attention. And he looked back at his magazine thing, and just kept reading. And then he heard it again. This time it was even louder. And then some other people like saw him react to it, and like they kind of thought they made kind of a face that like, what are you doing? Because it was kind of like really loud to him, but no one else seemed to hear it. So he was kind of getting a bit nervous again because he's like, whoa, what's going on here? Something cursed about this donut shop that I'm going to, or something like that. So he's a bit nervous from that because of that, or kind of scared. But he's like, you know what? It's fine. I'm in the subway. Nothing really would happen to me anyway, since it's a big metal box. What would happen? So okay. Do this. That needs to be there. Okay. Making sure I do this correctly. I think this is all right. On this, it looks the same, I believe. Hopefully. Okay. But yeah, he just continues reading like his stuff, and he's just a bit nervous. And then like a strike of lightning hits, and then the subway goes dark, and then it flickers back on, and then no one else is there. So he's like, now he's really shocked because like now he's like in some other like dimension looking thing, and it's really dark and outside, and like lights of the subway are kind of flickering, and kind of that spooky action. Then he hears the howl again, and like sees like a dark figure kind of past the window, and then it goes away, I guess. So the lights like kind of zap off again and then back on, and then he's back onto the subway. And everyone else seems to be normal, so he's like, something's definitely wrong here, because that really, now he's like really scared, because that was really creepy, like, got all dark and stuff. And then the captain, the person again, he's like, well, I think our problem's pretty much fixed here. It'll be a few more minutes. There was like a big log in the way of the subway, so kind of got us stuck here. But you know, we're gonna moving it out. It'll take a few minutes. So just sit tight and enjoy the subway, all that stuff. He's like, okay, we're almost about to move. Hopefully, all this weird stuff will kind of go away once we start moving. I don't know why he'd think that really, but I guess he's like, you know what, like it's probably no big deal. It's fine. I'm still in the subway. Everything's okay. I think I may just be tired since I woke up at like 4, and it's like I don't know, maybe like 4:45 now, 4:05 ish around that time. So he's like, I'm just a bit tired, you know. Uh, so I guess yeah, he wants to. Does he want to stay awake? Does he try to go to sleep? Let's let's say he kind of like, you know what, this I was gonna try to stay awake and read, but you know what, I prefer to kind of just sleep off this kind of nightmare I'm having. So I guess that's the decision he made. Uh, so he kind of just like lays down, like rests his head and closes his eyes. Like he's not really like asleep, but you know he kind of looks asleep. Um, and he just lays there, and the subway starts moving. The captain's like, okay, the subway, we fixed it. We're gonna start moving now. And the subway continues to move. He's still awake, but you know he's kind of like half awake because he's kind of sleeping on like the side of the thing, the like seat he's on. Is this correct here? Like that. I think it's like that. Okay. Let's get to the underneath of this. All right. And he does fall asleep. Um. Ooh, did I mess something up here? Did I mess something up? This doesn't look right. Wait a minute. Did I make it too high? Oh, no, 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 no. I messed all the sides up. I didn't do the under part here. Oh, I did it too high. How did I mess that up? What happened? Oh, that's annoying. Oh, it's 'cause I was telling the story, darn it. Ah, gosh. Yeah, I did it like one too high on the other side. I'll have to redo most of this stuff here. What happened? So this is the right height. This goes one down, and okay. Well, I mean, the under part is still fine, but I have to redo this. That. Okay, yeah, and get rid of all these slabs. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I knew this castle would take forever anyway, so it's fine. Really annoying. I should have paid closer attention. Whatever. You know, I'll just continue the story, I guess. After this happened. Okay, so yeah, he falls asleep and he starts to dream, and he dreams he's sleeping on a subway. So it's kind of dreaming like what he's actually doing, and it's rainy. It's not the same place as the dark thing. Like when it flashed dark. Um, it's not that. It's actually a lot brighter. The subway's in a different place. There's still no one there though. In the stream, kind of like that. The other thing. There's no one there. This, I think, is one lower. Or does this go up this way still? How how did it do it on the other side? That so this slab here, okay, it goes like that, and one down. And for this, there's like one there, and then get rid of that. Okay, that's how it did it. Okay, like that. I think so. Oh gosh, really annoyed that I messed that up. But let's do the under part of all these afterward, because we're just gonna have to jump down a lot, and that would be annoying. So, um, let's just break all this. All right. So yeah, it's brighter out. It's like really sunny. It's outside. It's bright because you know that's how sun works. Um. So what is he doing? He's just he wakes up in his dream. He wakes up and the subway stopped and he exits the subway. So it's like this big kind of field thing, I guess. Like this big sunny field that he walks out to. There's tons of like flowers and stuff, and he just walks along there, and you know, the pretty fields or what happens next? Um, let's see. Um, give me a second. I need to make sure that this is correct before I continue the story. So I don't want to mess this up again, like fixing it and then doing it wrong. I don't want to do that. I'm hoping just to finish this one tower in this stream at this point, because I still have to do the thing up, and maybe just get started like with the base of the next one, depending on how the story goes. So he's still in the field, um, like that. He's in the field. Um, he just walks around and looks kind of like it's pretty empty besides the flowers. It's nice. There's a nice little breeze. It's and it's a nice field. It's a nice field. Um, did I fix the other one? Not really. Still need to do that. Okay. So he walks along the fields. He sees like a little like house. It's kind of like a nicer version of the shed thing he saw earlier in the what's it called, the like the rest stop area, I guess. It's kind of like that. Same sort of same structure, but it's nice, cleaner. There's still no one there, but like he walks inside and it's just a cleaned up version of it. There's still boxes and stuff, and one of the computers is on, so it looks like someone's just been there and like just left the room to go do something. But there's no one there, and it's like one-ish room building sort of, and there's like a closet thing, but I guess that doesn't count as a room. Okay. Let me make sure this is right here before I continue the story. So I'll add the bottom bit in a second. I just want to make sure this is right. Okay, looking good. Okay, let's connect these two over, then do the bottom bits. Okay, so he decides just to leave it, that part. So he walks outside for a second, and there's no one there. So he goes up to the computer to see what's on it, and what's on the computer? There's like I guess there could be a file with his name on it. Let's go that route. And he clicks on the file. It's like on the desktop, and he's like, "Ooh, why is this here?" I guess, but I mean, it is his dream. He doesn't, it's like a dream, so he doesn't like really kind of know he's dreaming, but he kind of knows at the same time because it kind of feels weird. All right, let's do the bottom bits of these areas here. All right. We'll have to do the other side too, I think, but let's start with this one. So he clicks on the file, and what's in it is just like a document, like a document that has like writings on it, like a Word document sort of. Um, and he opens it, and it's just what's in this document? It's just a picture of him. Uh, you know, he's like, oh, okay, uh, nothing too interesting. Um, okay, and then okay, so then the room goes dark that he's in. The screen's still there with his him on, and he's like, oh, what's happening? You know, he's kind of scared again. And then then he like wakes up because like the subway just like halted, and everyone's still there, and like everyone's like, whoa, what happened? Everyone else like realizes it stopped too. It's not like earlier when he was the only person. Um, so and then like the person in charge is like captain, uh, is like, oh, okay, we're experiencing well, no, it's not a plane. Oh, did I mess this up? I think I messed these lanterns up. Okay, let's fix this to like that. Oh, did I? Oh, I got. Oh, I don't know which has the chains. Okay, this one, this one. Okay, there's the chains. All right. Um. So yeah, and the captain's like, oh yeah, we hit I don't know what happened, but it stopped. We must have hit something or something kind of like that. It's kind of dark, so we can't really see the subway in front of him, the captain dude. Um, so they go like, this may take a while to fix. You might have ran to like another log branch thing. Uh, so he's like, yeah, just sit tight or whatever. Um, and Finn checks his watch. It is 6 o'clock, or it's like 6:30 now. So they've been going for some time, stopping a little bit now and then just to fix things. But this is like a major like stop thing, because like you could feel it. All right, this is all correct, hopefully. Um, okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, and he's like, oh, he's kind of startled, you know. He's awake now, and he's like, oh, I'm not gonna try to go to sleep again. Subway, we're like, maybe a little bit before halfway done, maybe a bit more. Uh, so then uh, then he just decides to wait again. Looks out the window. They're still like in a foresty kind of area. They're going pretty fast, but like it's not the fastest subway ever because this that's supposed to be there. Is it? I guess so. Oh, I shouldn't have broke them. Is it like that? Yeah, I guess so. Um, okay. Uh, okay. So he just lays back down. He's like, well, I'll just look at my phone and stuff. We're getting closer to the area. I really do want to get to those donuts. So this hopefully is worth it. Be the best donut shop I've ever been to, or whatever. And yeah, it's when the captain comes back and he's like, "Oh, okay, we fixed it. We don't really know what happened. It must have got caught on something, or like some of the wind kind of just messed up some of the stuff, or something like that. But we're able to move again, so we're gonna keep going here. Sorry for the delay, and they continue. Check this right here. Okay, now all the sides should be right. Let me just do a fly around. I haven't done the bottom with that one. That one I still need to do. Let me check what it looks like on one of these other ones. The other side. Okay, that. I think this is all right. We just need to fix this last side, so let's do that. All right. So you know he just waits, and the subway eventually reaches its destination. Nothing really else happens. He kind of just finishes the magazine thing, and kind of just looks at his phone, plays like a few games, you know, or whatever. Okay, let me just place the dirt there and then fly up on top. I think that'll be easier. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me take one look to make sure all the sides are okay again. I want to have to redo this. All right. I'm gonna check to make sure this is the right height, so I can go upward from all the sides, and then I'll fill it in. This should be 122 right there. That should be 122 also on this side. This should be 122. All right, looking good. Let's start with this side first, since it's like easiest to look over to that one. Okay. Get some carrots. And okay, reaches his destination. He's like, oh, okay. Sells his backpack and all like his stuff besides Spike, and he gets off. And he's like, I'm a little thirsty, so like before he's taking kind of like he decides to get like a drink out of vending machine type thing. Before he like what is his next form of transportation? I think there may be something before he hikes. That would be cool. Let's see what really gets. Oh, I've ran out of dirt. Have I? Let's get some more. I think I got rid of all the scaffolding I used, but I guess it all fell down. So let me just get some more from the chest and maybe take a sleep. Make sure no phantoms or a lot of stuff spawns. Okay. So he's still in like this next subway station. You know, he's like drinking like his soda thing just to keep himself awake, and because he likes sodas, because sodas are cool, right? Let me see. Is my mic all right? Stuff here. I've had like I think I just tapped it, but I have like I don't know. It's kind of like the setup I have it is kind of weird. I want to make sure my voice sounds good, but I like my keyboard is like insanely loud. So I try to keep it kind of far, but at the same time I want it to be like next to my face, so it kind of is in a weird location. So I don't really know. Hopefully the stream audio has been good today. Um, the internet seems to be working fine, so that's good. All right, so let's continue the story. What? So yeah, he's. Did I need something? I need more dirt. Okay, let's get like 2 stacks. Boom, boom. Okay. Need some rockets. Okay, up we go. So, his next form of transportation. Let's say there's like there's a ski lift here. Like pretty much, it's not a ski lift. It's not for skiing, but it's pretty much a ski lift. You know, like one of those things where you sit on it, and it's like let's say a pretty big one, like the size of like from here like from the ground up to here. So it'll take like probably like 30 minutes to an hour to get up to the top because it's kind of slow, and that's like the most efficient route on his map. I don't know who designed the area, but it's cool, right? To have like a ski lift to get to your donut shop. So why not? Why not? So he sits on it. It's still dark. There's like a little light. I mean it's a bit built up. It's not like as like thin as a ski lift. It's a little bigger, so there's like, oh, how did that guy get there? Okay, whatever. Um, but yeah, are we at the top yet? I think we're pretty much at the top here. Um, 1, 2. Could I make the peak thing? I don't actually have. Okay, there's a wall. Okay, we can just do it like that right now. And draw and light. I think this is the right height. Let me check. 147. 2. I'm gonna do like flyby. That's possible. 147. Okay, it's the right height. Let's do another side then. Okay. Okay. So what was he doing? So he's on the thing, and it's dark. There's like a little lantern on the thing. It's big enough for like 4 people-ish. So it's not that small. So kind of just kind of rests himself sort of on the side, kind of leans on it, and he goes up. Um, and still raining, so he's kind of getting a little wet. I mean, he has kind of like a raincoat hoodie thing, uh, sort of. So he's not like drenched, but he's still a bit wet. Which is not like ideal, but you know it's fine. Kind of, it's nice. It's nice sweat. It's not like hot and icky. It's like a cool weather. Like the weather's cool. It's just kind of dark out and kind of scary, but it's a cool atmosphere still. Um, so yeah, he's on it. He like waits there, so it's been like 10 minutes. He's like going on his way up, probably a bit higher than just here to like up there, but you know, maybe like double that, or I don't know. It's some height. It's pretty big and it's kind of dark, so you can't entirely tell. So that's my excuse for it. Um, okay. Right. I don't know how exactly I did it for thing. We'll figure that on the inside part, like to make sure uh, whatever under here is correct. All right. Next thing here. These are kind of pretty simple to build. Okay, so he's like 10 minutes in, and then, you know, it's still raining, and he's kind of just there, kind of looking on his phone now and then. It's probably like, I don't know what time I said last time, but it's like probably around 8 or 9-ish. You know, he's still sipping his soda because, you know, it's nicely sized soda. It's not like gigantic, but it lasts a little bit. So he's pretty much like 3/4 of the way done with it. So, you know, he's enjoying the soda. And uh, then he hears the howl thing again. Uh, that whatever creature that is. And what happens? So he hears it again, and he's like, "Oh no!" But I mean, the thing is like off the ground, so like nothing could possibly like jump up to get him. So he's like, "Oh, okay," and it's like pretty safe. It's like has guardrails and stuff, you know. He's not gonna accidentally slip out and fall. I mean, he could jump out, like if he actually tried to, but you know, it's not like you wouldn't do it on accident. Um, all right, next one. So yeah, he hears the noise and like, "Oh gosh, that thing is still following me," and um, and it kind of like gets a little darker too. The higher he goes up, it kind of gets a little darker. There's like a bit of fog from the rain stuff. Um, it has nice mist, and like the lantern has a glow. But the next like one of the things, since it's like a ski lift, I'm saying, it kind of there's like multiple things kind of looping around on it. So there's no one else like near him because there's not that many people trying to get to the donut shop. Um, so yeah, I mean it's 9, so it'd usually be like kind of bright in the area, but you know since it's cloudy, there's a lot of clouds, still looks dark and like dark out. Um, all right, we made to the top on all sides, epic. Now we have to do this block for it. So let's do this side first. And since I'm not doing any other like detailing, like it's just pure blocks, this roof shouldn't take too long once I figure out how to do this part correctly. Um, okay, deep slate, probably deep slate. Let's just get a bit more. We may need a little bit more of this stuff. I might have to do another diamond mining stream to get more deep slate also. Okay, let's make a few stacks of it. Okay. All right, that should be enough for now. So what happens next? Um, let's see. Ooh, okay. Let me make sure I do this the right lengths and stuff. This is 5, right? Okay, let me. All right, so yeah, it's kind of dark. He hears the howl thing again. He's like, oh gosh, I must be like, I don't know what's happening. Kind of tired, but kind of weird, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Okay, that's good. Just fill it in. I think these felt parts are good already, and I am interested to see if what the towers like look like together because it should be pretty cool. All right. Is it? Yeah, these parts are mainly just straight up. So, and I was kind of careful to make sure I put the deep slate in the same parts as that one to make it uniform. All right. Okay. So, and then he doesn't hear the howl again. It goes away, sort of. So this is gonna be a hole here. Okay, that's the way it did it last time. Okay. Okay, so the howls go away. And he's like, okay. And he kind of just looks back down on his phone and it's like, waits for another, let's say, okay, it's 4 up. Okay. Let me just make sure I get this correct. So he waits another like 10 minutes. He still has a decent way to go. Let's say it's like about an hour. I said it was like 30 minutes to an hour. Let's say it's like 50 minutes. So kind of like just in between that. Is this needed? Oh, am I filling this? What did I do on the other side? What did I do? Let me check. And I'll just do that also. I filled it in. Did I fill in? Okay, let's say, okay, I said if it wasn't exposed hole, then I fill it in. Okay, just trying to make sure I do it the same way. So let's fill it in. Not exposed hole, then you must fill it in. I guessed. All right, next one up. Let's get rid of some of these dirt. Okay, what happens next? So yeah, he just waits there, he's going up the thing, and nothing really happens the rest of the way. So he's like, okay, everything's fine, and it's like, I don't know, about maybe 10 or so by the time he gets up here. I'm not sure if I'm making the time correct. So it's getting pretty close to halfway through the day. And he's like, he brought a few snacks with him also, because he knew it was going to be a bit long. So he did want to keep his appetite for the donut, but at the same time, he didn't want to go hungry. What was that? Okay, I kind of heard like a flick on my headphones. I don't know what that was. I don't know if you heard that, but probably didn't. Oh, okay. What? So yeah, he makes it to all the way up, to the top, which is cool. And yeah, he's like, okay, fine. The next step has been completed in my donut journey of epicness. And okay, what is happening now? So, okay, here we go. Just like that. And okay, I'm assuming it's just like that for this part, but I will go check to make sure. Okay. Yeah, let's go check over here to see what I did. Okay, so yeah, he gets off, and his next thing that he has to travel with, his next form of transportation, uh, is okay. So this I chose to do it with deep, deep, the deep slate brick there. Okay, so let's do that the same on this side. Because I think I don't. It doesn't really matter either way because you're not going to see it. Just I want it to be the same on both, just for the uniform sake. Oh, did I really? not have any bricks. That's annoying. Let's go get some. Okay, there's some right here. And we can make this into another thing. Okay, what was going on? Okay, so his next form of transportation, he did biking, he did the subway, he did the ski lift, and now, he's gonna have to walk a bit, to wherever the next thing he'll use to get there. He's gonna have to do a bit of walking, which is fine. He's not a huge fan of walking, but you know, a nice walk's nice. I mean, the rain has calmed down a little bit where he is, so it's a little bit of a drizzle, compared to like the bit of the stormy-ish stuff that he was having. So it's a little nice little peaceful part. So it's like his walk's gonna take him like pretty much like 4 hours maybe. Pretty long walk. Let's say. So it's pretty, yeah, it's a long walk. All right, what next? Okay. So yeah, he's walking along the path. It's kind of like a cliff edge sort of thing, kind of like where he was biking, but it's a bit more narrow now. So you couldn't really bike on it. The terrain is a bit rough. So he's walking along. Still dark out. You can't really see that much. Like you can kind of see sort of the faded off into the distance, kind of the the silhouettes of stuff, but nothing really solid. And as he's walking, yeah, he runs into a person. I guess. And this person's name will be, uh, what's a good name? Tim. Okay, this guy's named Tim. And he's like, oh, whoa, he kind of startled him because, it's like a shadowy figure that comes into his view, and he's like, hi, hello, and they're like, what are you doing here? Tim asks, and I'm heading over to this donut shop I heard of, and Tim here is like, oh, wow, that's exactly what I'm doing, and they're around the same age, so, yeah, I don't know if you can tell where this is going, but oh, do you wanna stick together? I've been going from this other part of the village, or this other part of Essence something. I live over there, so I was coming in their path kind of met together. He was going from another direction sort of, and they're met up kind of in the center part of wherever they're going. I mean, to the donut shop, and they're like, okay, and the altitude's getting higher too, so it gets a bit harder to walk. And they're like, he was on his walk for about 2 hours already when he runs into him, so it's past noon now. And they're like, well, do you want to stop real quick and maybe have lunch? Because the other guy hasn't eaten yet either. So, they have their snacks. Do I? Okay, one second. I'm gonna have a sip of water. I've been talking for quite a while, so my throat is getting a little dry. So give me 1 second. All right. So yeah, they have their lunch type thing. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now too, sort of, with some water. All right, there we go. Okay, back to playing Minecraft and telling the story. So they have their lunch. It's a nice lunch. I guess. Let me just make sure my setup's still right, because I kind of had to move the chair a second. Okay. Alright, let me get rid of this dirt. Okay. So they had their lunch, and, yeah. It was a nice little spot next to a tree that they sat down. The guy brought, a few sandwiches. He offered them to Finn, but Finn didn't really want it because he wanted to keep his appetite. Tim's like, okay, sure. And he's like, yeah. And they had their lunch. It was a nice little lunch, the kind of picnic thing. it was a little rainy, but they found like the spot they found was like a little covered, so it wasn't like raining that much on them. And since it was drizzling, like it was pretty much fine. So they have their lunch and like, well, do you want to continue off to the donut shop now, or I guess? And the guy was like, yeah, yes. He's like, yeah, yeah, okay. Whoa, I'm really tired today. Um, uh, okay. So let's see. He's like, yeah, let's continue going, and uh, yeah, that's what happens. So they continue along their path. There's a lot of pretty trees and other stuff, you know. Nice little, like, it's foresty area, but it's in the cliffs, and I mean, there's a nice path here. Um, and yeah, okay, so they just walk. Nothing really happens with Tim until an 30, 40 minutes later, I guess, in the walk that they were doing together. They hear the howl together, and he's like, oh, did you hear that? And both of them heard it this time, because no one else on the subway heard it, but Tim also heard it. So he's like, yeah, it's like weird, like something's been following me or something. And Tim's like, yeah, I kind of had that same feeling. And you know, he was on a subway too, and he heard it, and no one like seemed to notice it. So he's like, that's kind of weird, isn't it? He's like, what is that? And he's like, well, I guess if we're together, we should be safe, right? And they're like, yeah, sure. So they continue going. And they're kind of a little nervous now because they heard the wolf kind of thing, and like they hear a few rustles, but it's nothing that seems too close to them, or they can't really tell really what it is. Um, and okay, what goes on next? So they make it to their next form of transportation. So they did. He Finn did biking. He's not really sure. I'm not gonna bother explaining what the other dude did. He kind of did similar trip up from like a different direction. And are we actually done here? I think we finished the tower. Actually, this one. They're both done. I think. Oh, besides this. But that's good. Um, so okay, let me pick this up. Take a good look. So, what happens? Yeah. Okay. So that's our next form of transportation, which will be um okay, let me look at this while I try to figure that out. But here it is. This is what two towers look like on a castle. What do you guys think? Pretty cool, right? So yeah, just give me a second to think. To kind of come up with a good form of transportation here. We can just admire the towers for a second. Um, all right. Um, hmm. Let's see. What do people use to transport themselves? Guess I could do car, but that's, I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to do that. Roller coaster, maybe. What? Let me think. Guess we could do that. Okay. Let's say it's like around 3 o'clock now, once they're done their walk, or walking up this, taking a hike. Um, and we'll start on the next tower also while I talk. Um, Let me just make sure the inside looks correct also. And it's kind of dark down there now, so there'll be a few mobs. Oh my goodness. Jeez, and I think some, like, Enderman must have moved a block. Oh, okay, let's... Oh, I need to light up that area. Oh, there's a creeper there. Let me go get my bow to deal with that, because, yeah, I don't want to die. Or I don't want anything I built to be blown up. So let's get my bow, and I guess I could just get a stack of arrows for now. Because I would prefer to range attack this creeper. Okay, so let's say their next form of transportation is a roller coaster, apparently. So it's like a long roller coaster. It's super cool, long, epic roller coaster that's actually used for transportation. So that's the world they live in. Is this creeper despawned or is it still there? Okay, they're still there. Hello, creeper. Die. Hello, skeleton. Please die. You are not allowed in my castle. Hey, you pretty much dead when you shot that. Okay, let me look. What did I do for the other one for torch-wise? I want to keep it the same-ish for now. Here. Okay, I put it right on the edges of all those, so let's do that. Ow. If I can get through the window. So yeah, there's a roller coaster thing. He's like, yeah, this is the fast way, and it's and like, Tim and Finn are like, is this safe? Because it's a roller coaster, and it's kind of wet out, and they're like, well, I guess so. What else are we gonna do? So they just decide to go on the roller coaster, and they're like, yep, all right, whatever. It should be fun because they both like roller coasters because roller coasters are fun, right? Um, what does this connect to? It's here, I'm assuming. Yep. We do the same thing on both sides. I'm gonna need to make sure this is correct here, but yeah, they hop onto the roller coaster and it starts whizzing away. It's on the mountain, so it has like a cool view, and it kind of goes up the mountain and kind of around and does some cool up and down things, roller coasters do that are really cool. Um, so they're gonna be doing that for a bit. So let me just figure out what I need to do for the bottom here, while they are on their roller coaster thing. So, all right, all right, all right. I think I got pretty much what I have to do here. Down. Okay. So let's see. Um, it's gonna be the same as the. Ow. Okay, didn't mean to fall. Okay. So yeah, they're just on the roller coaster. So over here, we're gonna go in one, down two, or that way two, cross here, um, this way, and then this way. All right. Um, so, uh, what next? Okay, let's add. Okay, I need to get some of these blocks back into my inventory. Let's get rid of the canes we shouldn't need. I'm not gonna build this entire tower. I'm just gonna get the base done in this stream because yeah, that would be good progress, I think. And do I have... Okay, there's some stone in this chest. I need stone. Okay, stone. Um, uh, okay, this goes in a bit here. Okay, oh, it's nice that it has the beacon here. Just need to make sure not to break anything. So they're on their epic roller coaster. I'll continue the story once I get this kind of in place here. I'm gonna need to check what the other side does. Um, okay, yeah. Okay, let's head to the other part here, figure it out. So, 2 blocks, and this goes here. Okay, let me just try to make that. Oh, darn it. And I'm out of rockets now, so I'll have to get some more in a second, but get some dirt. Um, and we can go kind of down and around with the stuff. Um, let's go do kind of stuff like this too. Oh darn it. Okay. These Endermen are kind of annoying me with moving the blocks around. Okay, let's get rockets and kind of just move everything one down. I'm only gonna get one stack. I need to keep my inventory relatively clean. Okay, so is this okay for the wool? We're gonna need get. Okay, I think I have maybe enough wool, and I'm not sure if I can copy mostly what this looks like on that side, kind of near here. So this I think can be a slab, and let's do the same thing on the other side. Okay. Down one more time. And does this go well? How does that work? Let me go check. Okay. All right. I know it's a little bit of a stop on the story. Okay, so this actually goes. Did I do it wrong here? Does it, or is that just a new feature? Okay, I guess these are all gonna go 2 blocks in later. So I don't know if I should do that now, or I guess we can do it when we get there for all the other ones. That's kind of what I guess I'm doing. All right. Up we go. Okay, so do I have, okay, do have a slab on me? There we go, good. Let's do it on the other side. Okay, so they're having fun on the roller coaster. They're still a little nervous because the howling thing. I can continue telling the story now. So yeah, they're on the roller coaster, and they nothing really happens. They don't really hear it again. They're just on it, you know. Kind of weird to be on a roller coaster for a really long time though, since you know it's actually a form of transportation in this world. But yeah, they're on it. They're having fun, but at the same time they're like a little nervous, and they're like, well, looking forward to those donuts. So, what happens next? Okay, so they finished the roller coaster. It's just, let's say it's like 5 p.m. now at the time they do it. And they have a bit more walking to do up the hill, which will take about 5 or 4 hours to do. It's a lot of walking. The subway was just like first that traveled them quite far. Well, it traveled Finn quite far, and they're like, okay, let's do the walking. We're gonna get to those donuts today. It was a kind of the same goal. So they walk for however long, like I don't know, like maybe an hour, and then they hear a howl again. This part they're not on the edge of the cliff anymore. Um, they're like they're kind of like in like the foresty area upwards. Is the stream working? Yeah, I think it's working fine. Let's go sleep. Um, so it's yeah, they walk along the path. Uh, it's nice. It's like a foresty path, but it's kind of steep too, since it's part of the mountain. And they keep walking up. Okay, what? Oh, okay, give me 1 second, guys. I need to move this over here real quick. Just rearranging my setup for a second. All right. So what do I need? There's a lot of deep slate in here. I'm going to need, for the next part of this, the Minecraft build, I'm going to need to get a lot of stone bricks and stuff, which I'll try to get from these chests. I shouldn't need that much dirt, so let's get rid of one of those. Let's make, like a stack of this. Then we can convert the rest later. Andesite, is there one here? Where to go? Was there andesite? I don't know. Look for a little bit of that since I think I'm getting kind of low. Maybe replace that. Okay. Let's set up. I don't think this will be enough for the whole thing. It might be, it might not be. It probably isn't. So just getting started on it is the main goal here. Okay. So they hear the howling again, because that's what's gonna happen. And this time it's like pretty loud. You know, the other times were loud, but this one's a little bit louder, or something like that. And they're like, this thing must be like close to us, whatever it is, and they're like really nervous since they've been walking an hour and it's like quite late already. It's been raining all day, and they're kind of really ready to get the donuts, but they still got like a few hours left to walk. And thing kind of like it feels like it's approaching, so they kind of start to run, and the thing, they kind of hear some rustling, but after like I don't know how far they run, like a few minutes, that they don't hear anything anymore, and they're like, okay, looks like we lost whatever that thing was, and they're like, yeah, let's just kind of try to keep a good pace going. They're both kind of tired now since they've both taken this journey. Finn has been going for like 12 hours ish, right? Is that how long he's been going? Trying to get to this donut place. It's a lot of walking and a lot of travel. So he's really ready for that donut. And yeah. They continue. Okay, and they just continue walking again. Nothing really interesting here. Then again, like about 30 minutes later from the last incident with the noise thing, whatever the creature that's following them is, they hear it again, and this time it's really close, and like a strike of lightning happens like right afterwards, so they're both really spooked, I guess. And they're like, whoa, my goodness. And then this thing, it's gone up to them. They're kind of running a bit, but they're both tired, so it's kind of like a just walk run sort of thing. Not really, but you know, kind of just like a fast walk. And then it reveals itself, this thing, and it is okay. Let me make sure this is good. So it is it is like, let's say it's a dude. It's a dude in a wolf costume. It's not like it's like a mascot costume. It's not like a regular, just like a scary wolf costume. Just doing a regular wolf costume. And the mascot of this donut shop he is the mascot of the donut shop, apparently. And they're like, what the heck are you doing? Why are you following us? Is that the guy who is are you the guy who's been like following both of us? And he's like, yeah. And we're like Finn and Tim are like, why? It's really creepy. And the dude's like, oh, I was told you guys were going. Stupid. I was told you guys were going to the donut shop, and I am supposed to give anyone who seeks this shop of the donut a coupon to the shop. It's my job to track them down and give them a coupon. And Tim and Finn were like, this is like really creepy. Like, what policy is that? And he's like, I don't really know. And like, how could you follow us both at the same time? And he's like, he just responds magic. And they're both like, well, I mean, we've come this far, we might as well still go to the donut shop, but this is like creepy or whatever. And the guy's like, "Yep, okay, bye," and he just like vanishes. Like nothing even happens. It's like he just gone. That nothing. Like he just disappears. Like, whoa, what was that? They're like, well, that was really creepy. And there's like they like discuss why was he like what was that wolf sound? Was he making that noise or something? And the coupon has like like it's a letter. Okay, it's like a letter, and like inside the letter is a coupon. It's like an envelope as the coupon, and it says they're kind of stood there for a second because they're still in shock of what just happened. Um, but they look at the envelope. Uh, let me. They look at the envelope and it explains what was happening. So like apparently, like to travel like that, uh, like to get to the people that he's looking for, he has like he sends out like this signal thing, uh, to to find the people that he's looking for, and so that's what they heard for the howling sound, and like the thing explains how it works and what was happening. So they're like, all right, that doesn't make any sense at all, but it's a donut shop, so I mean, I don't know. I guess this is a little bit more normal in this world, or like their world, than like whatever our Earth world, I guess. I don't know. So they're like, well, it's like an hour away. I don't know. That guy didn't even bother try to take us to the place. He's like, what? The mascot guys just assume we'll get there, and I'm like, sure, whatever. And the coupon is like one free donut thing, so it's not even really. I mean, it's good, but it's not like especially anything. Um, and it's really weird that they'd give it to like every customer, or they wouldn't send it in the mail or something, you know. So I'm not sure, but uh, so they are pretty much at almost there. They're like maybe a mile or so away from this shop, Ben and Tim, and they're they're like, okay, it's almost there, and they find like an actual road that's like that cars go on, because the route that they both took there isn't. There's like other ways to get there, but that was the fastest one, like the path they were on. So if it's they know they're almost there, and there's like a little bus stop thing, and they're both really tired, so they're like, you know what? Well, actually, they just decide to sit down. The bus doesn't come at this time because it's kind of late now. It's probably like around 10-ish, 9 to 10. So the buses don't come this late in this area, apparently. They're like, okay, we'll just sit here for a second. We're almost there. We'll just take a quick breather and then go. So they sit down, and then uh, they sit down, and then they uh, what's happened? Yeah, okay. They continue. They're like they sit down, take a break, and then they continue walking to the shop thing. Okay. Nice. Getting low on blocks here. I might need to get some more. Okay. This a lot of. Okay, it's fine. Um, out of stone bricks. Okay, let's head back to get some more. But they make it to the shop, the donut shop. It's a pretty big shop. I mean, there's no one really else there because it's open 24/7 apparently, because this is a deluxe donut shop, but no one else is here because I don't know. Oh my gosh, these Endermen. That's really annoying. Like I don't know how I could stop this from happening. I'll have to come on. Dirt block break. You know what, whatever. I'll just get it later. Get the fine. That's really annoying though, that Enderman. I don't know how you could possibly stop that though. There's like some other dirt blocks like around there also that they've just placed around, which is really annoying. Okay, let's get some more stone. I have, I think, enough andesite. Let's just get more stone. We can turn it into stone bricks. Let's do like just 4 stacks of that. And okay, is it nighttime? Okay, so they made it to the shop. And You know, it has the mascot symbol, like a logo, kind of like this, on the front of the shop. Because I don't know, it's a deluxe donut shop. So they enter the shop. It's like, look at all of these grass blocks. There's two right here. I think there was another one over here somewhere. These Endermen are annoying. Okay, but yeah, and they enter it, and they're like, there's like one dude at the counter, and he's like we're like, hi. So this dude gave us a coupon or something, and they're both like really tired, and they're like, can we just have our donuts? And the guy's like, yeah, sure. So goes like there's like this machine in the back thing, kind of like behind the counter, because there's kind of a counter, and I don't know. It's a shop. It's kind of circular shop. It's not in the shape of a donut, but you know, sort of. Um, and there's like tables, booths, kind of just scattered around. There's no one else really here right now. It serves other stuff besides donut, but both of them want a donut, and they got a free one both each anyway, so they decide to get that. And yeah. By the way, if you're new to the stream, I've decided to just tell a story today that I make up randomly um, while I stream. So if it doesn't make sense what I'm saying, then that's what it is. Um, so so they've made it to the donut shop, and they both sit down. The guy at the counter makes the donuts. Finn's really excited and really tired because he's been up for like how long since he like woke up at 4, and now it's like 11 to 10. 10, 11. Let's say it's 11. Um, that would be 11 plus. Um, Let me see. I can do this math. 8 would be like 19 hours. So he's been up for like 19 hours. So he's really tired. Um, and so is Tim, apparently. I mean, since he's also kind of went on the same-ish journey, just you know, it's a little different since he came from a different location. And the donuts are ready. And the guy comes over and he's like, "Here you go, two donuts." And is this the right height? I need to go check that a second. Um, so they're both like, "Yay, cool." Um, and they eat the donuts, and they're like, "Yep, this is a really good donut." And then Tim just like, Finn, like they're kind of similar names. Finn just falls asleep. I didn't do that on purpose. Finn falls asleep, and so does Tim, and they kind of just, and that's the end of the story. They're at the top of the cliff. I mean, quite the undramatic ending. And the wolf guy is just, I don't know where he is. You know, he's going seeking other people who are going to the donut shop. Also, since it's quite high up in the mountains, kind of near another village, but everyone there is asleep already because they could go to the donut shop whenever. So why would they come at like 11 o'clock? No one else is really coming right now because it's a relatively new shop. Since yeah, and he heard about it through Finn did through online, I guess. That's it. So yeah, the end of the story. They just fall asleep, both of them, and they wake up the next day, I guess, and just head back home or whatever. And then they're friends or something. So that is the story. So I finished the story. Yay! This is about how much progress I'll get done. I want to make sure this is the same height though before I finish the stream here. Out. Did I not do it on this side? Okay, I forgot to do this side, I guess. What is this height? 117. Oh no, that's not 117. 116. Okay. Let's go make sure it's at that height, and then we'll stream. So what did you guys think? I don't know, like, the story made sense or not. I don't know if I'm gonna do that again in another stream. Probably will only do it maybe in this type of building stream, but it distracts me while I'm building for sure. Where are we at? Okay, I think it's one block higher here. But yeah, that was interesting story. I guess that I dragged out for like 2 hours. It wasn't, I don't know. Okay, but yeah, I'm quite tired today, like I am every day. So I don't know. Um, yeah. So let's just finish this rim, and then I'll end the stream. made some good progress. I'm glad that we have 2 towers in, so we know like what one corner looks like now, and we kind of have a good idea of pretty much where we're going. We're gonna need to do some. It'll take maybe 4 more streams to get all these towers done, and then we'll work on whatever inside roofing area parts that we'll do, which will probably take even longer than. Yeah, it'll take probably even longer than doing these towers, definitely. I don't know if we're doing probably some other layer or this is gonna be a garden or I don't really know. Um, but yeah, this is gonna be the end of the stream. I think we'll probably just do this for the next episode. Also, continue working on these towers. I may need to get more andesite or more other stuff or something. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Don't know what to say, so bye.